I follow through, confident steps on a shifting floor. I tune the field and I open the door. I handle the heat, I stay in control. Adjust the frame, recalibrate the whole. No wasted motion, no second guess. I move the pieces and the noise does less. Light on the evening street, heat in the air, rhythm in my feet. The day lets go in a golden slip, and I feel the system begin to flip. Edges soften, colors align, foreground sharp, background declines. What I focus on starts to grow, what I release begins to flow. Tight rolls in, low tone settle under skin. I don't chase, I don't defend, I let the strongest signal bend. I lower the noise just a touch, turn it down, it's not so much. Pull one thread into the light, now the pathway's clean and bright. I read the room and see the truth. I shift the signal, I follow through. Confident steps on a shifting floor. I tune the field and I open the door. Adjust the frame, recalibrate the whole. No wasted motion, no second guess. I move the pieces and the noise does less. A shadow moves with a jagged sound, sharp and loud as it circles round. But I don't need it at full scale. I shift the size, I shift the trail. Turn the brightness slightly down, softer edges lose their crown. Pull my focus to align, liquid gold, clean design. The root appears without a fight, threaded clean and filtered light. A voice cuts through with borrowed weight, a false command dressed up as fate. Pushed too close, too loud, too fast, trying hard to make it last. But I catch it mid-transmission before it locks into position. I drop the volume, drain the tone, flatten the edge, it stands alone. No echo left, no pressure stays, just empty words that fade away. Shape before it lands, shrink it down, reduce the scale, pull it back, it starts to pale. Desaturate the false gold shine, leave it dull, remove the sign. What was loud is now a trace, what was close has lost its place. And in that space a clearer tone its own, clean and steady, bright and true. A signal I can move into. I read the room and shake the truth. I shift the signal, I follow through. I navigate with calibrated sight. I set the frame and I set it right. I don't resist, I redefine. I choose the scale, the sound, the line. Every space becomes a map when I decide how it's wrapped. The seaport move the whole